Okay.
1 second. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. A few months ago, my phone lit up with a text. Do you teach public speaking? Yes. How much? Type in a number. In person? Yes. All right. You know how much I'm loving this game. As always, I was in no mood to text, but I wrote a lengthier text asking for some information. For example, do you have a name? Alex. Great. I don't know if Alex is a man, a woman, young or old, presuming young, because young people love texts. So Alex actually hired me because he liked the way I text. Why not? I asked Alex if we could continue via email because I needed to know a little bit about the speech he was going to give. And it was best next speech. Great. I know he's a man. I asked him to send me the speech before we met so I could work on it. And he did. It was 3 lines.
Oh, jeez.
Finally, the day came for me to meet Alex. And I was really surprised because A, he arrived on time, and he wasn't. He was about 45 years old, brown as a berry. He was a building developer with that little sway that they have, firm handshake, great big smile, and we passed minimal of niceties, and then we moved into the room that I booked. And I said to him, Alex, I've looked at your speech, and I've written a lot of his speeches. So I've beefed it up a bit for you, and let's just see what you think. He looked me directly in the eye and said, hard no. I hate the frickin' groom. Alrighty. That is not the first best man speech I've ever written that they did not like the groom. In fact, he said, Janine, I've got a plan. And I said, great, what's your plan then? Well, I am scared to death of public speaking. So I figure I'll do this best man speech because it'll be a kick in the butt for me, and then I can overcome the fear of public speaking so I can speak more to improve my business. Great. Love a man with a plan. As we go on, I'm trying to get over these 3 lines, and he said, you know, I really know who I want to speak like to, but I'm just too afraid. And I said, well, great, who? And he said, you know who Joel Olsen is? And I said, that white televangelist? And he sort of had this sheepish, embarrassed look on his face, and he went, well, I like what he says. Do you watch him? And I said, I don't watch him, but I'm familiar with his work. And he said, and I also want to sound presidential. Okay. I took a deep breath and said, tell me, which president? You know, Trump! I like his catchphrases. Make America great again. And I'm thinking, and grab her by the pussy while you're doing it. That I am. I did not skip a beat. I said, alrighty, I'm good at catchphrases. Let's just work on the speech, and then we can move on to the other things. So I tried to coax a little bit more information out of him for our best man speech. And every time I did, he'd say things like, I told you I hate the frickin' groom. And I'd go, oh, no, you don't. And this went on for a little while, and I said, okay, Alice, looked at me. And I said, we can continue with a therapy session,
Jeez.
or I can tell you something you really need to know. You can't cancel the speech, right? No. So you're going to give the speech, right? Yes. Let me tell you something, my friend. It is not about you.
Oh.
It is about the bride, the groom, the family, and they all expect you to say something delightful. Now, this is your choice. And I'll tell you something else, my friend. When you start to give speeches before your clients, it's not about you either. So you need to get over yourself, and you need to realize that your audience is who you're speaking to. It is not your job to share your deepest, most thoughts. He looked at me in that stocky little loving way, and he said to me, you know what, Janine, I like you. Can I tell you? Alex and I have been working together for quite a while now. And I love him.
Oh.
He is the sweetest, kindest. We have worked through all the, I don't like the group. When he delivers his speech, it is heartwarming. Every week he adds a new anecdote. He's able to transform himself back to the good times. There are no more hard no's. There are only fist bumps, high fives, and big manly hugs. Now when it comes to texting, I love Alex's texts. I'll get a text. Free Wednesday, 10 a.m. Yes. Done. I send him some information. Received. Done. If he needs to change the appointment, very respectful text saying, would you mind if we change from Wednesday to Thursday? I text back, no change. He checks. He texts back, see you Wednesday. None of this hand-holding, listening to people's lives, stories about why they can't make it, and I have to unbook the room and book another room. It is man with a plan. Yes, no, go. I love it. And what is interesting, if I had met Alex at a party, his little building developer demeanor, his texting and his trunk talk, I would have moved away very, very quickly. But he has given me the opportunity to get over my good self, to really enjoy a man with a plan. Madam Chair.